Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm LBJ. You're there and I'm here, and you're listening to the Heartfelt Truth. Welcome. Let me start off by saying, as I always do, that I hope my voice finds you in good health, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Not necessarily in that order, but all equally important to help us through this thing we call life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me start off by saying thank you. Thank you for allowing me to come into your life for the next few minutes. I hope you find my voice somewhat inspirational, a little motivational, and just gives you another way of looking at things. And with that being said, let's jump right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, I haven't said it in a while because I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I get so excited when I get a chance to get behind this microphone and share with you fine people here and around the world. I mean that very seriously. You are so important to me. I enjoy doing this, and all of this is done out of the love of my heart. But I'm hoping that we can share just a few moments together and, have some ideas. And I always tell people, please reach out for me. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook. I was just told that I should learn a little bit more about this Instagram and start doing that. But I will, a little old school. But nonetheless, you can reach out for me. Send me your comments, feedback. Check out my website. And I just enjoy it so much. And people have. There have been people that reached out and asked me questions. And give me comments, and it's all out of love, and I mean that sincerely. So just thank you. All right, listen, ladies and gentlemen, past couple of weeks, let me show you what's been going on. I've been talking about the fall. The fall is definitely, for some apparent reason this year, has really been special. I've been lucky enough with the weather. I've gone out to a winery and food trucks and street fairs and all this stuff, and I was fortunate enough to go to a local one yesterday, and it was just amazing how so many people came out. Now the weather was a little shaky, and I'm always talking about the weather, because it affects your life. It affects what your outcome of your day and how you're gonna approach your day. Do I need an umbrella? Do I need a jacket? Do I don't need anything? And it's fun. So it's like my little quiet hobby, the weather. But I will tell you this. I had the opportunity to go to a local festival, a fall festival here in town, and it was absolutely fabulous. The food trucks were out. The vendors were out. I say every time that I go to these things, and people, they know who I am, or I share the fact that I do have a podcast. They give me their business cards or just conversation, and I promise them that I will mention their names, and I will. But I was really moved by, and I have to share this. I really was interested in a couple of people here. And my good buddy, and I got to share his name, obviously, if you're interested, Sean Oliver. You heard me saying before, guys, he's on Amazon. He's written a couple of books here. It's amazing. He's got Sophie's Journal, which is a psychological thriller. He has Father's Blood, the true stories of a pro wrestler's dads facing their greatest challenges. And his latest book, Transfer, which is a supernatural horror thriller. I mean, he is just blowing it up. I know I say it all the time. I'm not even trying to soup it up. The guy's talented. He's a very good writer. Check him out on Amazon. Pick up one of those books, and I guarantee you're going to be hooked with a lot of his work. And that was it. So he was out there doing some autographs, and I got a chance to speak with him for a few minutes. I didn't want to shadow him. I didn't want to get in his way. I want him to, meet the people that were going through. So it was really interesting. And then there was another dear friend of mine. This is how funny life is. There's a friend of mine that I've known for years, and our relationship has always been a very good one, very cordial, very very friendly, very homey kind of relationship. But she was a professional basketball player in the WNBA, and I had the pleasure of watching her play the basketball, and she was just that good. And I'm not souping her up. She was in the WNBA. She was just that good. She played at Madison Square Garden. She played all over the country with some of the best female athletes in the country. And it's almost like, and I'm friends with her. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. We've always had a nice relationship, a friendship. Her name, in case a lot of you people don't know, and now you do, Adrienne Goodson, and her nickname is Goody. And she's just finished writing a little book called Elevate Your Game, From Athlete to the Corporate World. And I was very surprised when I heard that and her story. And I mean, it's only going to get better. I'm sure she has a whole bunch of stories that she'd like to share. And she was out there autographing books and selling some of her books to fans and locals who really are proud of her and what she's accomplished over her career. And so I just wanted to share that. So if you get a chance, pick it up. There's a bookshop, the Boho Bookshop. Go online, stop in and check it out. It's a phenomenal place. Look it up online, the Little Boho Shop Bookshop, and it's really fun. So congratulations to Adrienne. She's really she's doing her thing. And then last but not least, there was a young lady that I was intrigued by this little person, and I say it with much respect. There was this young lady. She was sitting behind there, and I didn't know what she was doing. And she's got this book sitting in front of her, and I'm looking, and obviously, not the brightest thing, but I figured it out. I asked her. I said, "Did you write that?" And she said, "Yes, I did," with her little friendly smile. And I was like, "Oh my goodness!" And I get so excited when young people start to elevate their game. Not to steal from my buddy Adrian, but to elevate their game and jump out into the world. And that's just what she did. She wrote this book. She's out there signing, a book signing, which is part of the process. And, to get people to come in. And then hopefully somebody mentions her. And I promised her that I would. And here I am. And this young lady's name, I didn't say it right yesterday, but I'm going to say it now. She wrote a book called Older. And it's written and illustrated by herself, too, Emanuela Macri. And I just thought that was so interesting. And the last name is Macri, Emanuela Macri. She wrote a book, children's book, called Older. And I thought it was so interesting. And the first thing I said, really, once I opened it, I said to her, I says, well, who did the illustration? And she said, I did. I'm like, what? So she really, really, jumped out there and did her thing, and I'm sure there's more to come from her. So if you get a chance, check her out on Amazon and wherever else you can look the book up, and I'm sure she's got it out there for sale. But my point is, I am just really in awe of people who, express themselves and try to, put their talents out there. And, listen to me, it's really interesting because myself, and I'll be very honest with you, with the social media and everything, I was very leery about getting behind a microphone. I was leery about putting myself out there and kind of exposing myself and for who I am. And, good, bad, and different flaws, everything else, just to expose yourself as a human being is a very challenging thing. A lot of people can't do that. I'm not saying it as some kind of bragging point, but my point being is that it takes a little something extra to put yourself out there. So between Adrienne Goodson and Sean Oliver, who's been out there doing his thing, Sean is he really is a talent. I admire the way he uses his words and stuff, and that's no joke. And this young lady, Emanuela Macri, God bless him. Much success. My hand goes out. So if you get a chance, pick it up, check it out. I'm sure they'll inspire you. There's people out there that are thinking about writing a book. Just do it. I'm in the midst of two things right now, and you have your ups and downs, but I mean, you know what? Just keep going, keep going. And my story, I believe, is interesting, and eventually you'll hear more about that. The last thing I did, I have to revamp some of my the heartfelt truth 10 lessons to live by. I'm in the midst of probably changing that around. But yeah, man, just get out there. Just, you know what? I said it before. Whatever you want to do in this life, just do it. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of the chair. Stop sitting in front of the TV and letting that box dictate your life. So many people do that. You know, listen, I enjoy good entertainment. I enjoy sports. I enjoy a good movie. I enjoy all those things. But, you know, you just get out of your comfort zone and just go for it. You know, recently I've been reading a lot more. I've been, you know, just being creative more. And I want to share that, and I want to inspire other people, especially you right now who's listening to me. Because, you know, sometimes I always kind of giggle, and it's my little quirk, I guess you would say, for excitement and enthusiasm. But you right now, you're listening to me right now. I know you are. Whatever you're thinking, you have a story. You have something you want to do. And don't play around. Just do it. Get out of your comfort zone and go for it. You know, I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? What is the worst thing that could happen? Somebody's not going to like it? Okay. But guess what? Somebody will. And so, you know, you got an even keel chance there. So don't sell yourself short. I mean, I've done that for so much in my life. I don't know if I said it before, but I'm not struggling. I'm at a point right now, as you keep getting older and older, and I really do. You get smarter. And I used to listen to my parents, my grandparents. You know, you get older, you get smarter, you get wiser, and you know, sometimes you look back and you look at young people and you say, "Good Lord, they have no clue." And we're not judging, but you know, you get older and wiser, and we try to tell them to do the right thing. Get out there and do what you want to do, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. Be a good person, and all the success that the universe will give to you, you can have longer. So it's just it's really a really contrast on, you know, this thing we call life. But anyway, check those people out. They're fantastic. The festival was fine. There was trucks. There was rides for the kids. They had all kinds of food and stands and pizza and shish kebabs, everything. It was really, really, really a good time. And then a lot of your local, you know, your firemen and police and first responders, and everybody's walking around and having a good old time. And just the community, it was really one of the best in the community, and it was a home run. So I'm sure there's plenty throughout the Northeast and all the states here. I can't hit every state, but it was a whole lot of fun. So if you get a chance, like I said, give the fall a shot. I mean, I really am enjoying this thing. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cold soon enough. We're going to be inside the house. We're going to have snow, at least in the Northeast. You know, the weather which comes with it. You know, we're used to it. We get it. But, you know, just enjoy yourself, your family, and your friends. One last thing. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have been, you know, asking me about my podcast. I'm still, I mean, my website is up. It kind of repeats a lot of things that are going on when I talk on the podcast. A few things I still have to learn, you know, but I just get all these accolades from people, and they really enjoying just the casual conversation without a whole lot of drama, you know, and some of it might even be repeated. And if it is, I'm sorry. But I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I am well over 5,000 downloads. You know, family, friends, and you find people here and around the world. And I just want to say this, thank you. I don't do this for money. I do this because I think there's a human connection that needs to be made. And with all the trials and tribulations that go on in this world, in this life, you know, it's nice to sit back and just have a casual conversation and let those ideas and let your brain flow, and just to get some sense of creativity and just share the love. I never realized that. You know, you hear people say that and you're like, what are they talking about? But it's true. You know, share the love. You know, share the human experience. And if I can help you and you can help me and we can help each other, I mean, that's what it's all about. You know, I was just telling somebody the other day, without going on a tangent, young lady, I was trying to give her a little conversation, a little inspiration. And like I said, I usually don't talk, politics or spirituality and religion, but I don't hesitate to tell who I believe in, and I believe that God puts people in a certain place for you, and there's that advice, and there's that thing, that connection, and that's what's happening with you, right, with this conversation with me and you. It's just the human experience and sharing the love. And that's it. And I just want you guys to know, again, I keep saying it. Thank you for allowing me to come into your life for just a few minutes. It's been a home run. And I hope I can continue to do this and get better. So, so listen, also, if you get a chance, get outside before the snow gets here on the Northeast. Enjoy the fall with your family and your friends, and just enjoy this thing and spread a little love. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I go, just please don't forget, go out there, go on Amazon or wherever you find them. Adrienne Goody Goodson, Elevate Your Game from Athlete to the Corporate World. A professional WNBA women's basketball player. She was phenomenal. Go check her book out. Get her story. Start following her, and I'm sure you'll enjoy. And to this young lady, Emanuela Macri. She wrote the book Older. You can also find her, I'm sure. Go on the website. Phenomenal little story. Just support her. She's a young girl in college, and I'm very impressed with her journey, and I wish her well. And as always, my good buddy, Sean Oliver. I don't have to explain. I've mentioned him before. Get out there. Check him out on Amazon. He's got quite a few books. I'm telling you, once you start reading them, you're going to be hooked and you'll enjoy his work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, take care of yourself. Take care of your families, because family's important. And if you see someone that needs a helping hand, stick yours out. Try it out. Help them if you can. I believe this one act really, really will make the world a better place. And it's going to be one of those things that help you on your journey to becoming the best person that you were meant to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm LBJ. You're there, and I'm here. And you've been listening to The Heartfelt Truth. We will talk again. Have a great day.